Aari McDonald signed a hardship contract with the Indiana Fever. I absolutely love this move. I think she was easily the best guard that they could have signed in free agency, and that's why I titled the video this way. Aari McDonald is going to have the Sparks looking crazy. One of the biggest myths out there is that players get cut because they aren't good enough to be in the league. We've seen countless times where teams make stupid cuts and end up regretting it. Veronica Burton somehow wasn't good enough to stay on a bad Dallas team, but is one of the best players for the Golden State Valkyries. Odyssey Sims was waived by a tanking Dallas team, and now she's a key piece for the Sparks. Don't even get me started on Alana Smith. That was a monstrous fumble by the Indiana Fever.
For McDonald, you had a career high tonight. A lot of it one-on-ones there with Plum, and you come to advantage there. What did you see in that matchup that made you feel like that was the best option on the floor?
Kelsey's a great player. Played with her my freshman year at UW, but Kelsey's an offensive player. She doesn't want to play on the defensive end, and she picks and chooses, but I knew that coming to the game, so I had to take advantage of that. Even if I wasn't scoring, it was getting my teammates open looks.
I don't know if they really cut Aari McDonald because she called out Plum's bad defense. That would be embarrassingly weak, but it's hard for me to believe it was a fully basketball decision. They have suffered so many injuries and never brought her back on a hardship contract. And when you watch the Sparks play, it's clear there aren't many people better than Aari McDonald on that team. The Indiana Fever got lucky. Someone of Aari's caliber shouldn't be available in the first place, and the Indiana front office took advantage of this opportunity. I've seen McDonald's size being brought up a lot. 5'6" isn't ideal when it comes to defending, but Aari always makes the opposing player work for the shot. She will be the best passer on the team until Caitlin Clark comes back. She will be one of the fastest players on the team, and plays with a high motor. Those are all things the Fever badly need right now. I've never been a fan of getting an objectively worse player, just because they are taller. It usually never works out for those teams, so I think the Indiana Fever made the right move, even though McDonald is 5'6". I wouldn't have been mad at all if Grace Berger was re-signed. She has familiarity with the team, but Aari is a better overall WNBA player, so it makes sense why they went with her instead. I've seen Serena Sundell name thrown around, but after how she looked in the preseason, there's no way she should be signed over someone like Aari. It would be one thing if she was just missing shots, but she looked completely overwhelmed by the speed and physicality of the WNBA. As much as people want to clown Cheyenne Sellers for how she looked when Atlanta signed her, they might want to re-watch the Seattle and Sun preseason game. Jaylen Brown doesn't add anything the Fever don't already have, so that doesn't make sense here. Haley Jones, outside of being taller, doesn't have anything over Aari McDonald. I'd love to see Deja Kelly in the league, but I don't think she would be a good fit for Indiana because they are starving at the point guard position. It appears that Sid Colson is recovering fast and could potentially be ready to go next game. If I was Indiana, I would seriously consider keeping Aari McDonald over Sid Colson. I know Sid is regarded as a good locker room presence, but so was Erica Wheeler. And Erica, even with her faults, is a lot better than Sid. So they shouldn't feel pressure to keep her over other talented players. I'm very excited to see Aari McDonald on another team. I really hope she's able to do well and stay on Indiana's roster, and I think she has the ability to do so. And when this happens, it will be clear the LA Sparks made a terrible decision. But what do you all think? Is this a good signing for the Fever? Should they have went in another direction? I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.